Okay, guys. So, probably the most chilling thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life just happened. And I'm really, really concerned with the state of America. And it really kind of feels like we're in a serious state of fear. And I'm really, really nerve wracked by the entire thing. So let me set the stage for you guys. So I'm moving from Seattle to LA, and I decided to drive my car down because I thought it would be really cool. My niece said she would ride with me so I wouldn't have to be a female in the car by myself. And my really good friend Zoe, who lives in Portland, said, hey, pick me up along the way because I love to ride with you guys. So let's set the stage. Zoe lives in like a very rural community in Oregon. And I've been there a few times before, but never at night. I got a little turned around and ended up in someone else's driveway. And as, mind you, it's pitch black outside right now, like pitch black. I end up being in somebody else's driveway, and as I try to drive back, a really big Suburban, and I'm in a 2010 Honda Accord, drives up on me, and they get so close to me that I can't back up. So I'm thinking like this guy, like whoever's in this car is going to help me like find my way to the right street I'm trying to be on. As soon as I like roll down my window, I realize that this person has already jumped out of their car. So I open up my car door, and as soon as I open my car door, I hear the voice of an older gentleman, and as I look, I can see him reaching for a gun. And he's like, "What are you doing in my driveway?" And I'm like, it's like this immediate like calmness and like be polite as possible like comes over me, and I'm like, hi sir, good evening, I'm lost, I'm looking for a girlfriend's house, I'm trying to pick her up, and I tell him the address that I'm looking for. Well, you're not in the right neighborhood, and we've gotten broken into, so you might get shot over here. And I'm like, wow, okay sir, well, and who are you looking for exactly, what's her name? And I'm like, okay sir. By this time my heart is beating like a mile a minute because this man has his hands in his back pocket on what I'm thinking is probably a gun. And I tell him the name of my friend. He was like, oh, the Springs? Well, they live over there. You need to go down and go right. And I'm like, okay, sir, well, is it okay if I like back up right here? Like I can't go reverse all the way back down. Would you mind even just like driving down and showing me which one of these driveways is there? No, but you need to hurry up and get there because you're seriously gonna get shot. I'm literally at this point, and I'm not trying to make fun of his voice, but it was such a like, how would you even like describe his voice? Like it was so,
I don't know how to describe it other than I can describe that I was terrified. Like you could tell that this man was serious. He was prepared to shoot us, like, and he would have been in the right because we were on his property. Like I don't know. His voice, it was scary. It was, yeah.
I've been through some stuff in life, but I've never been that scared in my entire life, because in that moment, what I realized was that had I not have positioned myself to come at him in a very calm demeanor, he would have shot us. Like, you guys.
Yeah. Without a doubt.
Without a doubt, I believe in my heart that if I would not have postured myself to be humble, to know that in the 2016 and in the society that we live in, that he could have shot us dead in my own vehicle and been in the right, I had to be as polite as possible, even though this man was so rude to me. I've never had anyone be that rude. And I get it. We are living in a day and age where you don't know what's coming down your driveway. You don't know what's going to be in your neighborhood, and I get it. But why can't we posture ourselves in a manner of love? Like, is our society so jaded that we just can't at this point, that we all need to bear arms? Like, how do I, as a single female in the United States, protect myself so I'm never in a position late at night where I'm afraid for my life? Literally afraid for my life. Like, this happened literally. I had to go to a gas station where it was fully lit, and I had to tell her that she needed to meet me in a lit area because that's how afraid I am to now be in her neighborhood. And I don't even know what to say, but my question is, one, why are we so afraid? And two, where do we go from here? What do we do? Like, I don't want to live in a world where I'm afraid to be lost at night. I'm afraid to live in a world where, regardless of what color I am, when I show up, I immediately am positioned by an older gentleman who believes that there should be a fear in his heart because of my color of my skin. I don't want to live in a world like that. So what is the next step? What do we do so that that never happens again? And my prayers go out to the family and friends of those victims in Orlando. But we truly are living in a day and age where we're truly afraid. And I don't want to be afraid of where I live. So I don't know. I just had to get that off my chest.